Blue Ox Energy Products and Services is the exclusive HVAC and fuel company of Hometown Sports. Good luck to all the athletes this year. It's senior night at Blackhawk Stadium in Oxford, and the Blackhawks are taking on the Unatego Spartans in a non-divisional game. Unatego got the ball first, and Austin Henschey gets 3 on this play before he's swarmed by the Blackhawks. They go for it on 3rd and 5, but Alan Knowlton stopped in his tracks. Oxford gets the ball back after a punt, and Steve Locke calls his own number and picks up 8 yards on this play. On 2nd and 2, Eric Betts gets the ball, and he gets all of that and more with a 17-yard gain up the middle. Then Steve Loomis gets the handoff, and he goes through the line and bounces off a tackle. Slips another one and smashes his way to a 25-yard gain down the sideline. Loomis gets it again and powers his way to a tough 7-yard gain. Eric Betts gets the handoff at the 9-yard line, and he breaks a tackle and drags Matt Newman into the end zone to give Oxford an early 6-0 lead. Unatego doesn't get much going on their next drive, and they have to give the ball back to Oxford. The Spartan defense proves worthy of praise as they stop the Blackhawks' next drive to get the ball back. Austin Henschey gets the carry, and he blazes through a hole and picks up 20-plus yards on this play. Henschey goes from the hero to the GOAT as he fumbles on the next play, and Oxford gets the ball. Luke Lewis takes the handoff to the far side and picks up about 5 yards on this play. Then Steve Locke gives it to Lewis's counterpart, Steve Loomis, and he grinds out 7 yards to the 23-yard line. Another first down later, Loomis takes this one 8 yards down to the 11. Then Steve Loomis gets it at the 4 and takes it to the house to give Oxford a 13-0 lead in the second quarter. Unatego tries to get it going before halftime, but Austin Henschey fumbles and Steve Loomis recovers for the Blackhawks. Oxford tries to expand their lead as Steve Locke completes this pass to Josh Davis. But the Spartans dodge a bullet as Steve Locke throws this pass right to Joe Innes, and the Spartans run off the clock to go into halftime down 13-0. Unatego kicks off to start the second half, and Luke Lewis picks it up at his 5-yard line. He gets some good blocks, looks like a foot race. Lewis is off to the races, and he takes the second half kickoff 95 yards for a touchdown, and Oxford's up 19-0. Then Lewis kicks off to the Spartans, and the ball dies at the 30-yard line. Ben Pinney recovers for the Blackhawks. That sets up this 2-yard touchdown run by Lewis, and now Oxford has a commanding 26-0 lead. Unatego's offense finally gets on track as Kevin Campbell completes this pass over the middle to Matt Newman. Newman turns on the afterburners and takes this one 39 yards all the way to the 35-yard line. Now the Spartans have it at the 12, and Kevin Campbell airs it out and finds Newman on the far side for a touchdown, and Unatego gets on the board. It's 26-8 after the conversion. Oxford gets the passing game going as Steve Locke completes a middle screen to Steve Loomis. Loomis has room to run, and he takes it to the 15-yard line. Then we'll start the fourth quarter with Loomis taking it in from the 5, and Oxford goes on to win 33-16, and they'll meet Newfield here at Blackhawk Stadium in the Class D playoffs. Here's what Coach Curtis and the players had to say.
Well, everybody stayed really focused and worked really hard in practice, and we come to play every night.
It was our senior game, and you really don't know what it means until you come up here and you're a senior, and we just played our butts off.
It was a quality win over a good team, and I know Unatego was ahead of Delhi at halftime, and I know that Green beat them in double overtime last week. So I was fearful that Campbell would be throwing the ball, and I know he's got good speed. But we held him in check, and I thought we did a pretty good job on both sides of the ball.